YouTube channel. I'm Brooke.
And I'm Kimberly.
And today's date is December 13th, 2020. And we are coming to you from Haymarket, Virginia.
And this is episode 3, so it is our giveaway episode. We're so excited about our giveaway for this episode. Stay tuned for later on in the episode when we will talk about our giveaway. Go ahead and find us over on Instagram at SweetPea Chickadee. And also you can find me on Ravelry at Karmeni, just my first initial last name, really basic. We'll have it all linked below for you to go ahead and click on over. All right, first up, what am I wearing? I'm wearing my new knitter sweatshirt. So now I can tell the entire world that I'm a knitter whenever I go out in public, which is hardly ever, but at least around the house, I can sport my knitter sweatshirt. I went ahead and ordered them from the Yarn Habit. Brooke has a card. She is based out of Canada. Tara Appleton that runs the Yarn Habit. She also sells other things too, so go ahead and check her out. All right, first up are my finished objects. I technically do not have any, but what I have finished are some of my Advent squares. So I am doing the Radvent Throw by Ambah O'Brien using my Advent minis. I got 2 12-day minis, or 12-day Advents. Both of them are from Yarn Cafe Creations. The first one I opened was the Strawberry Shortcake Advent. The second one that I started today, very exciting, was the My Little Pony Advent. So I have still not finished making my squares for my Strawberry Shortcake Advent, but I'm really close. I'm working on like the second to last, like day 11. I'm working on day 11. So here are some of my finished squares, Brooke. Go ahead and show those. I may have shown this purple one, not the blue one. That's one of the days. If you check out my Instagram account, you'll see exactly what days those are. I put them in my stories and I also put them down in highlights. It's a good hat. It's a good look.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's backwards. Backwards. She'll get it right one of these days, folks. All right. And those are unblocked. So I'll go ahead and include a picture here of the difference between a blocked and an unblocked square. Yesterday I went ahead and blocked the first 6. And only because I didn't have enough pins to block more, but I only have, I think, 9 done so far anyways. But the difference between blocked and unblocked is incredible, as you guys all know. So
and I watched her as she unblocked them. Very interesting process. Yes, I left after she unblocked too. So it was a great process.
It was very exciting for her.
It was.
Okay, next up are whips. I technically, besides my Radvent Throw for my Advent knitting, which I mean, the Advent knitting is giving me a lot of joy. I don't know why it is. I just love it. It's a new mini, so a new color every square, and the squares don't take that long. I do work during the week, so I don't have a whole lot of time to do it, but it's really, I don't know, like really therapeutic. It's a great pattern. Other than that though, I do have another whip. As we all know, if you've seen the first 2 episodes, I have a Christmas present for my husband, her dad, that I need to finish by Christmas. I totally will, I just haven't done them yet, but go ahead and show Damon's socks. The yarn is Lopi Hosuband, it's Icelandic. I got it on shopicelandic.com. You can see over here where I left off at the last episode. So I've gone ×2 all the way up here. I'm on the ribbing, if you can kind of tell. You can probably see it a little bit. But I'm on the cuff ribbing, and I wanted to go until I was done with yarn. I still have these 2 left. They look like small balls of yarn. However, it is taking, like, it doesn't take much yarn per round on these socks. So he might have the longest cuffs ever, but I wanted to make sure he did have kind of a long cuff, and they were already getting pretty long. Brooke, do you want to show how long they're getting? And so turn it so you can see the heel. So the heels are right here. I mean, so if you haven't seen the other episodes, how big of feet are your dad's?
15?
Size 15 wide. So he's a pretty tall guy. And I've never made him socks before, so I'm actually glad I chose this worsted weight just to get started with this. And plus he loves scratchy, woolly stuff. I'm doing magic loop, and I did a fish lips kiss heel for the heel on this. I did an easy ribbing pattern. If you want to see the project notes, go ahead and check out my Ravelry page and you can find out more there. Okay, next up we're going to talk blanket talk. Now it's my Radvent Throw, which I've already told you about. However, I'm coming to a couple decision maker predicaments going on here. So each mini is turning into a square, as you can see. This is today's. This is the blueberry muffin one. I don't know. So I have that. Then I got 2 12-day Advents. So There's 11 minis and then a full skein, which here's the full skein. Brooke, do you want to show the full skein? That's the one I got on day 12, since it was a 12-day advent. It's so pretty.
It's called A Very Berry Christmas.
That's right. And it is on Yarn Cafe Creations Biscotti fingering weight. It's 85% superwash merino and 15% nylon. So it's really pretty. It's actually really accurate on the color. So pretty. So I need to at least make 1 square out of this because the Radvent Throw calls for 24 squares, obviously, because most advents are 24 mini skeins. So I have basically 11 mini skeins times 2 because I got 2 12-day advents. So I've got 22 mini skeins. So that's 22 squares. I need 2 more. My first instinct was to use one of the main skeins as the joiner, since you're joining together all the squares and doing like a border. But then I realized they're gonna have to be at least 1 square is coming from the main skein. So I've got a couple, options I can do. I can still use this as the border, which I've actually decided not to do because I don't want the border matching one of the squares. But
so like right now we're debating if the border is going to be like a cream color or a light gray right now.
True. So I've already went and bought those. I bought one of each because you always need a neutral color. So cream or gray, it always goes with something. But now I'm thinking I can get a couple more squares out of these full skeins. So do I want to make my throw longer? I think it's like 40 inches by 60 inches long. I could easily get, 4 more squares, so 4 extra squares to make it wider, or I could do 6 extra squares and make it longer. But that would mean that the 2 main skein colors would have multiple squares, while the mini skeins only had 1 color each. So do I really want to do that? I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'll just make the 1 square now, and then we'll, like my daughter actually suggested, we'll lay it all out and then see, do I want it to be bigger? Or do I like having multiple color squares? Does it not matter since they're all in the same advent series?
Cause like you really don't know, cause like math, like you're just you see it and then you just don't know if you want to have it bigger, cause it might say it's gonna be like a big blanket, but if you're like us, you're tall, then you're gonna want the blanket to be a little bit more bigger, or if you're short, then you're gonna want maybe be a little bit smaller, or you like it big. I always like a big blanket.
Sometimes when you're as tall as us, throws are more like lap Afghans. They're not really a throw. So we'll see. I think it might be a pretty good size, but I might just want to make it a little bit wider or maybe even longer. I think we'll see. And Brooke's favorite color is one of the minis that came.
This one is my favorite that she has in it, because it's yellow and it's called Lemon Meringue Loves Wrapping Presents. It is my favorite one.
That was the last mini skein we got on day 11 from the Strawberry Shortcake Advent. And then today was the first day I got to open the My Little Pony Advent.
And if you were into My Little Pony when you were a little bit younger, or you have a kid that was into it or maybe still into it, I loved it as a kid. And this one is actually Rarity. And if you've seen the show, you can honestly just tell, and you just get full-on Rarity vibes.
So what we're doing now is that because Brooke was super in My Little Pony, she still remembers everything.
Yes,
what we're doing is that when I unwrap it, I'll see it, and then I show Brooke the color, and I have her guess, and she actually got it right.
I guessed today
on the first try, so it was really accurate, obviously, and it's really pretty. So we're really excited. It's gonna be a great advent. Another great thing is that I still have little bits of the yarn left over from my Radvent squares. So I measured them and weighed them, and they're about 4 grams per, they're almost exactly 4 grams out of the 20 gram skein. So what I think I'm gonna do is that I've been working on a Blanket of Calm crochet square. Those are small squares. I showed that in episode 1. And I measured those finished, and those are actually about 3 grams. So I think I can get even a little square out of these and have a little bit left over. I don't really know what 1 gram of yarn fingering weight looks like, but if it's long enough, what I'll do is I'll make this into, I'll just magic knot them all together and make them into a magic knot yarn ball. And that'll be just a ball of yarn with all different kind of colors fading into each other. I got that idea from the Crazy Sock Lady. She does that, and I thought that was a really great idea. You can make even socks out of it and have this really cool scrappy kind of sock out of it. So I think that'd be really cool. All right, next up are acquisitions or purchases or
Mom going crazy at the store.
when I'm going crazy at the store or online. Honestly, it's getting a little embarrassing at this point. Like the amount of stuff I have to show. Like we literally just did an episode last weekend and I have an entire basket here to show you guys in the last week. I mean, and we're leading into Christmas. I mean, why am I spending all this money on yarn? Oh well.
And she orders so much yarn that my brother, he's actually waiting for a Lego piece to come into the mail, and that we see like packages to come, and Dylan, my brother, he's like, is that my Lego piece? And then mom's like, nope, that's for me. Like one time we had like 3 packages in the mail, and then Dylan's like, is this it? And mom was like, nope, that's for me. And then he kept asking, and mom just kept saying, nope, that's mine. And it was like just all yarn.
Okay, sometimes they're Christmas presents, but
It's
that day it was all yarn. It wasn't even yarn. It was knitting purchases.
Oh,
it wasn't just yarn. The first one I have to show you is from Stolen Minutes. I got this. I mean, look at it. Go ahead and show it, Brooke. I've been eyeing this fabric from her shop like for a long time, and she has them in like project bags too. She was having, in my defense, she was having a sale and free shipping. I mean, how can you say no to that? I mean, so I got this. I mean, normally I don't get the long notion bags. Some of you love those. I'm more of like the triangle notion bags. I love those. Take up less space. I mean, these don't take up a lot of space, but anyways, I got this because I really want to start bullet journaling in the new year, and I've actually put that on my Christmas wish list for my family to get me a bullet journal and all the washi tapes and the markers and all the fun. And so I got this as like a little marker pen case for my journaling. I think that's going to be so pretty. But go ahead and show the card, Brooke. Close you want. Okay. Next up is my Lane and Lotus yarn ornaments. I mean, look, you guys. Brooke, you want to show and try not to get too much glare? Lane and Lotus Fiber Co. She makes these ornaments. The first time she did it was last year, I believe, because I got that ornament last year. And it was her cranberry colorway or cranberry garland or something like that. So it was essentially this, but with cranberry color speckles. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. I have it hanging in my car. So of course I had to get hers this year. She only makes a certain number. And this one is actually going to go on my tree, I think, and then probably make its way to the car again.
and that's going to be another spot for her yarn, like including the 10,000 other spots we have in the house for her yarn.
I mean, the more places, the merrier, right?
Sure.
My next acquisition is actually a pre-order. So technically, it's not like I ordered it last week or the week before. I mean, it was a pre-order, so it was a little while. It just happened to all come this week. I don't know what to tell you. But it is my Northwoods Fiber pre-order. It is, what's the colorway on this, Brooke?
Maple tree.
Nope.
Wait, I found it. Farmhouse Christmas.
Farmhouse Christmas. Brooke, do you want to show it? It is a self-striping tweed sock yarn, and I saw the pictures that she showed online were of like the ball already striped up and wound up, and it was so pretty. And she actually had a knitted sample as well, and I just can't resist. Farmhouse Christmas. I mean, I don't know what it is, but this color, it's like Christmas without being too like red and green in your face. I don't know. I love it. And I've never gotten a tweed sock yarn, so I'm really excited to try this out. And then she also sent a cute little extra. This great little sticker. I'll probably put that on my laptop. So here is Kelly Montag from Northwoods Fibers. All right, kind of last but not least, I took a little trip to our local yarn store, Needles in the Haymarket.
After she just said that, it's not my fault that it all came on this week.
Okay, that one I actually went to the store. So technically I went to get new needles for my Radvent Throw. I needed new double point needles. The ones I was using were like, they were like these cheap ones I got years ago, and they're wooden, which I do like wooden double pointed needles. My favorite circulars are Chaogu metal, but double point needles, I just love wood. I think they're softer, and I don't feel like my stitches slip off as easily. I went ahead and got my needles while I was there, and since I was already there, I went ahead and was gonna look for the yarn I was gonna use for my Radvent Throw to bind all the squares together. So I was either going for cream color or light gray. I can't decide on which one I wanna do, but I figured, hey, might as well get both. So those I found quite easily. They are the Barocco Ultra Wool Fine. I do like these. Brooke, do you want to show? I like those colors. That's a light gray, like a heathered gray. And oh, it looks a little white on camera. There we go, it's more cream. Definitely. So what are the names of the cream? Oh, the cream one is called Snow. What's the gray one called?
The gray one is called Frost.
Frost. Oh, very winter vibes. All right. So I got those. Those were easy. And I wasn't sure. I think one skein will be enough too, but if not, these are, you know, easy to find colors I'll be able to find at my yarn store later on. But that way I have it here and I can try them out next to these squares.
Now stop sugarcoating it and tell them the stuff that you found.
So while I was there, I just happened to walk by the clearance rack. By the way, if you ever want to shop online at Needles in the Haymarket, they've moved everything online since this quarantine coronavirus is happening. It's really great. They have a great online shop. However, the clearance stuff is not online. You have to kind of be in store to see it. I was walking by and this purple caught my eye, and it was a Jersey cat purple. If you know me, purple is my favorite color. And so I just happened to look down and be like, oh, purple. And then I was like, wait, is that Jersey cat on the clearance rack? Like, I couldn't believe it. Brooke, do you want to show? There's Jersey cat designs. Beautiful purple. It's called Nurple. She's got great names for hers. And then I looked around the same rack that this purple was on, and there was other colors of a Jersey cat. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to, because her clearance rack is 40% off. So I mean, it would be irresponsible of me to not purchase Jersey cat on a clearance rack. And I love Jersey cat.
Very irresponsible.
Very irresponsible. This is on her BFL sock base. It's 75% superwash and BFL and 25% nylon. I went ahead and got 2 more colors because it's Jersey cat and it's on sale. I mean, of course. I went ahead and got this green color and this dark gray color. So here's the green color. Oh my gosh, it's like a bright green with some gray and some hunter green. What's that color, Brooke?
This yarn is actually called The Cover Is Not the Book.
And it's a specifically Christy Glass color. So of course I didn't realize that she had done her own colorway, so I had to grab it. And I'm a big fan of green, obviously. I'm a redhead, so. And then the other, she had a light gray there, which I think I already had. So I'm like, I don't need another light gray. But I found this dark smoky gray. I love that. What was that color, Brooke? I think we panned over it.
This one is actually called 50 Shades.
50 Shades of Gray.
Well, it doesn't say
that. It alludes.
Oh,
But these are all also on the BFL sock base, and they're amazing. I've knit with them before. I love Jersey cat. I love the BFL. It's not super scratchy. I mean, it's not super soft, but once it knit up, you can't even tell it's BFL, and it's very sturdy. I love it. All right, next up, I got a couple subscriptions in the mail. I love yarn subscriptions. It's just a little bit of joy whenever it arrives in the mail. I love it, and I like them to be kind of a surprise, but I choose ones that I know I'm gonna like anyways, no matter what they send me. The first one I have is Row 1 Yarns. It is basically a mini skein subscription service, and it's really great because they send you these 10 gram minis every month, but it's from a new indie dyer. So it's actually also a great way to kind of sample new indie dyers to you and see if you like their yarn. This month is from Bad Sheep Yarn, and it's really great. I'm really excited about this one. 10 gram, they come like that in a bag, sorry for the crinkling. But they also come in this great little drawstring linen bag, and I've got tons of them now. And it comes with other goodies. I got a couple candies, right, Brooke? And also it comes with a little extra, which it always comes with a stitch marker. And this stitch marker is so holiday, I love it. There you go, it's like a little holly berry leaf or something. All right, and the last subscription I got, which I believe I only get 2. I'm pretty sure I only get 2 yarn subscriptions. This is Yarnable by Hypnotic Yarn. She only opens these up for new subscriptions a couple times a year, and I think she just opened it up at the beginning of November, or was it maybe October? But I got in on that. I was very excited. So this is my first month ever seeing it, and I've already opened it up. Of course, I couldn't wait. I almost waited till the podcast, but I couldn't help it. I had to open up. So let's go ahead and take a look. When you open the box, the yarn comes in this little cute little drawstring bag, and it always has some extra goodies to go with it.
Is that hair?
That's a palm.
Oh, scared me.
Here's our bag of goodies. I'll go ahead and look at that in a minute. Let's go ahead and look at the yarn. So the yarn comes in this cute little bag, which I put it back in, of course. And this month, if you haven't gotten your Yarnable subscription, don't look, but I'm sure everyone's gotten it by now. Oh my goodness. Look at this, Brooke. You want to show it?
So
what's the color?
It is called Ribbon Candy.
Ribbon Candy. Very accurate. So pretty.
I'm getting better at this whole showing yarns thing.
Yeah. So this is going to be a really good pair of Christmas socks. I'm so excited. I have so much Christmas sock yarn. Oh my gosh, I'm set for like the next couple years on Christmas yarn.
Are you going to stop ordering?
No. I mean, this year.
Oh, this year.
The extras it came with are phenomenal, I must say. The first extra is this great palm. I mean, and it's a snap palm. So it's like you put it in there, you can just snap it on, so you can unsnap it when you want to wash your hat. And that way you don't ruin the palm. I mean, isn't that like a great extra?
Or you can unsnap it when you want to be taken seriously, like you're in like a business meeting, so you just like click and you're like...
You're wearing a stocking hat in a business meeting?
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
Hallmark probably will.
Hallmark does it. And the next extra is this cute little hat pin. I'm totally gonna put that on my Christmas bag.
It's a cute hat pin.
It is a cute hat pin. And it also comes like a little card for a discount, which I've already scratched off, so I won't show you. And it comes with another card that actually describes what you got in your box, and also like a little code you can scan to learn more. She opens these up, and you can choose between 1 or 2 skeins of fingering or 1 or 2 skeins of DK. So I went ahead and just got the 1 skein of fingering. I'm trying to be responsible with my yarn purchases.
I happen to be irresponsible when Thirsty Cat was on sale.
That was responsible too.
Oh,
I'm being very responsible, you guys. I mean, and I'm only getting stuff that's... No, I can't say that. I'm trying to get stuff that... I mean, if it's on sale, of course, and it's a good deal. I mean...
Okay, Mom. All right. Don't worry, Mom. We all love you, you and your yarn obsession.
All right, now we're on to dream knitting. First up are the Crunkled socks. I just love the plushiness of this, right, Brooke? We're looking at it right now. It makes it kind of like squishy and cloud-like. It's Crunkled socks by Kay Jones. I saw them because Molly from A Home's Fun House is knitting them. I think one of her Christmas colorways. Oh my gosh, it is so cute. I might have to go ahead and knit those next.
I think it looks more like, I like it because they have like those little, it's like little bubble shapes on the ankle and on the top part of the foot. So I think that'll definitely be like cushioned, like Mom said.
Very cozy. Next up for dream knitting is the new pink Fizz sweater by Andrea Mowry. I love the detail on this. It's like got this lace panel down the sides, over the shoulder, and then down the back side. It's really great. You guys should check this out.
It's super cute. Like, I'm in love with it, honestly.
It looks super soft and cushy, and I love the split hem. And last but not least is the Nimh shawl by McClure. I hope that's how you say it. It's definite Outlander vibes if you've ever seen Outlander. I didn't realize how you make the shawls crisscross and it's tight. I always wondered how they get that in the back, and there's a picture on her Ravelry page where it's simply tied. The ends are tied at the waist and the back, and that's what keeps it secure. So I'm like, really, it was that easy? And I never knew how it happened.
I didn't know that was even a thing, so.
It's very cool. You guys should check it out. All right, podcasts I've been watching, Vlogmas, of course, and a couple new ones that I haven't mentioned last time was Nitty Natty. She does one every day. She's really great about posting, in the morning, so you have it to watch like at lunchtime or whatever when you're never taking a break. And that's a great one. Another one is a homespun house. Molly, they actually live in Germany, I believe. She only posts a couple each day because she does have a Patreon account where she posts all of her Vlogmases, but she is posting a couple of them on her YouTube channel each week.
Okay, so the moment you guys have been waiting for is the giveaway.
Angel from The Scrappy Angel wanted to go ahead and collaborate with us and make a bag to go ahead and donate to the podcast for our very first giveaway. Thanks, Angel. So we got to pick the bag and the fabric. So Brooke and I put our heads together, picked the fabric out of her winter fabric that she had, and this is what we came up with. Brooke, you want to show?
This is the giveaway, guys.
Oh my gosh, just look at it. Isn't that just the cutest thing?
And you need a view for size. This is it in my hand.
It is a great size. So this is the retreat bag that I love, but this is the small size. Great for small projects, hats, socks especially. Why don't you go ahead, Brooke, and open it up. I have two, yarn not included, but I put 2 full skeins caked up in here just to show you guys size. So you wanna go ahead and show the inside, Brooke? Look at how much room you have. It's got 2 pockets. I mean, great for 2 at a time socks, 1 sock, you know, small shawls even. This thing is so cute, you guys. And look, show the angel
and
charm.
It comes with all of her, or majority of her orders.
All of her bag orders.
Yes, it comes with a cute little angel charm.
So Angel does a really good job of, she always puts little angel charms, of course, isn't that cute, on her bags, and she matches the color to the bags, which is so cute. She also does a really good job of matching the zipper color to the pattern of the fabric. It's just so cute, you guys. And this could be yours for free. Isn't it a great giveaway? I'm so excited. This is actually an Angel, Scrappy Angel exclusive because this is her one and only Christmas bag that she is making to be given away, bought, whatever. This is it. So you guys could have it.
And to enter this very special giveaway that we have, you're gonna have to comment down below your favorite Advent, or if you don't have an Advent you would like to have, and also comment down your favorite Advent pattern.
That's right. So the Advent could either be yarn. We prefer your favorite yarn Advent, just so Angel and I get some great ideas for next year. But maybe a yarn Advent you like to have, or if you prefer like the tea Advents, you know, I really want a tea Advent or the jam Advent.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, I want that for next year. So go ahead and just let us know down below in your comment what your favorite Advent is, and also your favorite Advent pattern. It could be one that you've made before, or one that you really want to make with a yarn Advent or scrappy pattern.
All right, it just has to be in there by Saturday this week on the 19th because we would like to draw on the 20th.
Right, December 19th, Saturday. Go ahead and have your comments in to be counted for the giveaway. We're gonna go ahead and draw on Sunday because I really wanna get it in the mail on Monday. That way you guys can have it maybe before Christmas, hopefully. But if not, it's a very wintry pattern. So it's not just for Christmas, it's very wintry as well. So you can use it for the whole winter season. Hey everyone, so this is Kim from the future. I was doing some editing. It's Monday night. I was looking through and it seemed like I didn't really explain the giveaway bag very well, not like I usually do. So I wanted to give you guys a little sneaky peek into the bag, a little bit more close up. Brooke is right now getting ready for lacrosse, so I'm just gonna do this really quick and then get back to the video. The small retreat bag sits up all by itself. It's got the same wire frame that the large retreat bag has. You don't have to close it like a carpet bag, which it does zip right up. So nice. But what you can do is what a lot of people do is they just like leave it open and it can be just like a bucket tote and it will sit there just like that. Let me put some let me put that yarn. I'm putting 2 cakes of yarn, full cakes. And look how much room there is left over. There's a lot. And it will just sit just like that. It is so nice. Opens up. But then I can definitely zip it up if you want to take it somewhere. Zips right up. Okay, taking the 2 skeins of yarn out, it's got 2 really large pockets in here, so you can put your notions or whatever you want in there. It's really nice gray fabric on the inside. And what's really great about these retreat bags is while it does have the wire frame that makes it stand up, if you need to smush it away, you can. Look at that, you can smush it into another bag. but it will also stand up if you need it to. A lot of people just put them on, like beside them on the couch, or just leave it open if it's a constant project they're going to, or you can zip it away. All of the rules for the giveaway are down below in the show notes, so go ahead and scroll on down and you'll be able to find them there. All right, what have you been watching this last week, Brooke?
Hallmark movies and just basic Christmas movies they find on Netflix or something.
We've been watching a lot of Christmas movies. It's been a lot of fun. Also, my husband and son and I watch Mandalorian. So that's every Friday night we watch the new episode. You guys, you have to watch it because last Friday, a couple days ago, was amazing. So check that out. It was really great.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you follow our Instagram so you can see like how everything is going when we're not posting on our YouTube channel. And do not forget to comment below so you can enter a giveaway. Bye!